Welcome to our online home session. Today I'll be taking you for a core session. Let's get started. If you have a mat that you can sanitize, please sanitize it. And once you've done that, then we're going to sanitize our hands. Welcome to our warm-up part of the session. For today, we're now going to be doing 2 exercises for warm-up. It consists of a baby squat with a rotation and a reverse lunge elbow to instep with rotation. The first exercise, so I'm going to need you to have your feet shoulder width apart. We're going to then go down into a wide squat. You can go down as far as possible, as far as comfortable. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold that for 10 seconds. Then you're going to rotate for me. Come back down. Rotate again on the other side. Feeling that nice opened up stretch through your core. Come back down. You're going to do 5 on each side for me. Okay, so our next exercise in the warm-up and our last exercise is a reverse lunge elbow to instep with rotation. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to start at the end of the mat, standing tall with your hands next to you. From there, we're going to go taking our right foot back into a reverse lunge. Okay, so we're going to go down, making sure you have a slight bend in that knee. Okay, what we need to do now, place your right hand on the floor away from your foot. Take your left hand, tuck it into your left leg where your knee is. And what we're then going to do is we're going to go from there, opening up the chest and the arm towards the sky. Bring it back down. You're going to do 5 on each side. Welcome to the workout part of our session for today. We're going to be doing 5 exercises and each of them are going to be done 3 sets of 30 seconds with a 15-second break in between each set. Starting with our first exercise, which is a plank with a shoulder tap and a rotation. So what I need you to do is to go into a high plank position. So making sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders for me. Then what you're going to do is squeeze your glutes and lower your back down, so making it more straight and having a more neutral spine. Engage your core, feeling that belly button squeezing towards the spine. So what we're going to do is take your opposite hand, making sure you don't sway your hips as you do this. So opposite hand to opposite shoulder, tap, tap. Then our rotation part, you're going to then reach towards your toes, go as far as possible and tap. And tap, and tap, and you're going to do that for your 30 seconds with your 15-second break. Our second exercise is a Superman extension. So what I'm going to need you to do to start is to start on your stomach, and you're going to extend both your legs and your arms out as far as possible. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go from there, engaging our core. We're going to lift up our legs and our arms again. We're making sure when you're lifting it up and you go back down, you don't go all the way down, so you're not going to touch the floor. We're going to go up and then we're going to go down and up and down. Okay, our third exercise is a fire hydrant. So what I need you to do to start off is you're going to be on all fours. You're going to make sure that your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, and making sure that your knees are directly underneath your hips as well. And what we're then going to do is we're then going to lift our right leg so that it becomes parallel to the floor. So you're making sure that the knee is bent at 90 degrees and you're going to slowly lift it up till it's parallel to the floor. And then making sure you control and bring it back down to the floor. And you're going to do that on the other side for me, and make sure that when you do this that your hips stay square and you don't actually open up the hip when you're doing it. Okay, our fourth exercise is a bicycle crunch. So what I need you to do is roll down onto your back for me. So then what we're going to be doing is you're going to place your hands next to your head, and we're going to lift up your legs into more or less like a tabletop position.
What we're then going to do is bring our right elbow to our left leg. So you're going to come up and extend it back out. And while you're doing that, you're going to do alternating. So you're going to go left hand to right leg and change, making sure you extend out that opposite leg as you are bicycle crunching it out.
Our fifth exercise is a heel touch, which will be working your obliques. So what I need you to do again is roll down for me onto your back. What we're going to do is bend our legs at 90 degrees, making sure that you then lift your upper body off the ground, having your hands next to your hips. Then what we're going to be doing is you're going to lean down, reach as far as possible. If you can touch your heel, then you can touch your heel, but go as far as you can go and alternate. And go. Welcome to the cool down part of our session. We're going to be doing 3 exercises, which is going to be a child's pose up into cobra, and our third and final exercise is a standing side to side oblique stretch. So how we're going to start off with our child's pose is we're going to be up onto our all fours, have your hands out. You're going to sit down onto your legs, leaning, making sure your hands are extended out as far as possible. Tuck your chin into your chest, and you should feel a nice stretch through that lower back. And then what we're going to do is we're going to then go up into cobra, making sure you feel a nice stretch through your core. And what you're going to do is you're going to do this 5 times for me before we then stand up and do our standing oblique stretch. What you're going to be doing is you're going to have your feet shoulder width apart. Then what we're going to do is you're going to take your right hand and lean across, feeling a nice stretch through your obliques. Then take your left arm and one more time for me on that side. You're going to do 5 on each side for me. And thank you very much for joining my session, and I'll see you soon.